Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. How you all doing? Um, what's you all doing? Doing? How y'all doing? Man, waxing. I'm doing so. On live now. I should be live. You know, on here. How y'all doing? This is Billy doing a live show on Facebook and YouTube. Talk about exclusive zoning. And I have already read some guests other than here. But I do this on my phone, y'all. And I never had guests before, but I have lots of videos, but never guests before. But I should be like showing up on here there. This show is about starting being on your new journey, spiritually, that a new spiritual path you went on before, and you try to find yourself spiritually, figure out who you are as a spiritual being. You are a spiritual being having that human experience. We all come from one source. You come from God, Goddess, the universe, source, the creator of all life. Being in the spiritual realm, in the cosmos, the source. Source is any entity that you deem your higher power. Source, universe, Jesus, Satan, whoever you higher power you would guide your ancestors, and we talk about, our spiritual roots. So, I'm going to tell you, be my master, as you know, my subtitle, Reverend Billy. I am an ordained minister from the Universal Life Church. Being ordained, and appointed and anointed by God. Okay. Um, I've been raised in church or raised Baptist, and now I, now we're in other denominations. And I do nothing that was with my denomination, and it was um, a family church, for the gay, for the LGBTQ community, such that I still go there every now and then, chill, chill with them. But anyway, I end the LGBTQ community, okay, as an ally and a member. So, um, so, such being some substance, I don't be judging people too much. Not showing the level of God. Okay, the level of God, like God, accept everybody, right? Well, it seem like he accepts everybody, cause yeah, I see our live on here. I just set my I just set my social media. I know I also live on Twitter too, on Twitch. I just checking. Excuse me, I just checking my live. See everything going like. No. It's been a while since I did anything. Video. And he left his widow nothing. Let's see, be live on. This almost makes my hitchhiking here worth it. But anyway, this is what we do it for. The cheers high. You can feel the skin pulsing in your blood, like snorting lotto scratcher dust or being elected king of hamburger flat. Yeah. Know that? All the time. Yeah. I've done stuff before. School tests, coping tests. I always felt pretty bad. It should be live on here. This mantra has a frequency. So right. Can we do it one more time? Dad, we're never gonna stop doing it. I was saying, I was. I was in such now. I have been in such since last year, or since early this year, but I have became a mental, I have been in such. I got my own problem on now. But I've been I've been doing my Christian journey for a while. 2 years now. January the 29th of 2002, 2022, I became a minister. I was ordained. I was became a ordained minister. But then, before then, I was always into, spirituality. I'm a cancer, so like, I love everybody. I love uh, to research on different religions or different spiritual practices. Okay, so um, I tend to do this. I don't, let's say I'm on my phone, but try to, this is my first time doing this. I did this back people here, but I wait on some of my guests come in if they come. That's only be at 7. But I also got, you know, tap, tap, tapping into my spiritual gifts, you know, as a spiritual healer, a minister, empath, energy transmuter. You know, I've been studying Reiki, I've been studying crystals. See, get my little crystals with see. Crystals. And I'll be so let's go on the background, the background stuff. Okay, again, but has the crystals, you know, so we be talking about different crystals, but the medical and physical properties, or medical powers, the benefits that help us. You know, some people call it witchcraft, sorcery. You could use crystals to do divination, tarot cards. Okay, yes, I read tarot cards. Okay, playing cards, cosmetic. Okay, just look. I got my opinion as opinion. As questions as yes and no questions. To connect we still guys. So we talk about meditations, um, divinations, magic, rituals, divinations, religions. The Bible. We can use the Bible as spells because the Bible got spells in it. Okay, because the biblical Nancy, you could use magic spells, from the Bible, and Bible do got them. Let's say I do a whole lot of research on different spiritual practices and religions, you know. But I've been good. I know I get readings, from my friends. Yes, do I go to psychic? Yes, I go to psychic. But I also, I'm a psychic too. And I go in myself. I've been grounding and meditating, getting answers for myself, trying not go to outside sources. Just to go to up to pray to a outside source. We choose to God, in the heavens and up in the sky. God is meaning us, okay? Yeah, we've been lied to, our whole lives, indoctrinate to, okay, by the brainwash by the higher up the powder be. Okay, let's say you guys and goddesses, and you got that man energy, you got uh, nine eater beings, you are the greatest of everything. Everything is us and everything belong to us. You know, we Alpha and Omega beginning in, you know, what the Bible say, but that God in the Bible, the Bible is actually talking about us, all right? But like I said, so my song is, I mean, I would have found out who I was, and 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 that thing is not the way that I was. You know, like sometimes we got aliens, or little ghosts, you know, in the world. You know, UFOs. You know, how come I could see spirits? I could feel them or talk to them. And other people don't. You know, yes, I always have I always was missing in time. I played the African drum. You know, even though I was in African group, African drum circle group, and that was you know the ancestors, you know, and you know, always get in zone trance. Like I always close my eyes, meditate, and see my and I could see the ancestors, you know, dancing, you know, as I was playing my instrument, my drum, or my shakers, you know, performing with my drumming group at the time. You know, we used to call Swati of Coverdale, Southern Illinois, West African drummer. So that's the name of the group, Swati. You know, they don't pick with, you know, they um uh, Southern Illinois University of Coverdale. You know, and they be at the Uniface Rainbow Center somewhere. The United States Center, whatever. But it's a group I was part of for 5 years. They had another group called the Global Woman, and there was another group that was in, but they disbanded and kept the Swati group going. And it used to be SWID, yeah. So, SWI. Yes, I cheated, and you showed me how to do it, but not no. It's SWADE, Southern Little West African Drumming Ensemble. That's what the name of the group stands for. So, that's how I, you know, started, you know, getting, you know, my ancestors, you know, drumming. You know, in a chance, you know, playing music from Africa, you know, from the African drums, you know, that's a connection, you know, to communicate with our ancestors, you know, the drumming. But we have the cellular live, those type, yeah. Cellular live, your colleague comments. I see two of you. But please share live on YouTube and Facebook, and also on Twitch too. If y'all on Twitch, y'all could share live, and y'all want to leave comments. I mean, y'all can. This is my first time, but I will invite my friends. You know, them to show up. But we are talking about um, starting a new future journey, and um, see how we could it may surprise you to learn that this institution has a mission of embracing after all, this is university. US. You're okay with me cheating? Say yes and so, Dean Belichick. You think your application was the only one with embellishments? Look at these. So you couldn't know how to open heart surgery. This 12-year-old said it was her find our way to ourselves. You know. This is the world we live in. Taxpayers hide money from the IRS. Dating profiles, nothing but lies. And right now, the Houston Astros are dreaming up ways to cheat that would blow your mind. So here at USC, we decided to own cheating and prepare our students for the way the world is, not the one would like it to be. What do you say, Lisa? Will you accept our most for Lance Armstrong Summer Scholarship? Mine is keep everything I believe in by refusing to do something I don't believe in. I'm trying to. I choose honesty. I'm proud of yours. Yep, walking out the door, leaving this room on this once in a lifetime opportunity. Walking out the door. I'm trying to write down comments. So y'all bear with me. Let the rowing coach know we're sorry she was lied to. I think she made. In following your. I'd like to offer you a position as a professor in our faculty of cheating studies. What do you say? Will you shape the minds of tomorrow's white-collar criminals? Want my wife with all the love and goodness you can step inside a green dress. I'll never cheat again. So, done. I'm trying to get through this stuff. Okay, here's how you really skip a run. I used to be so good at this. Work hard. He said he had an appointment every Thursday. Y'all could always leave comment. Look to your right. Those are the people you'll be cheating on. Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to see. Okay, see. Johnny, fee-free overdrafts. Early pay day. Easy credit living. When your money's good, you feel good. Let's see. Like this. Find the perfect vacation rental for you. Booking.com, booking that. Yeah. Chicks. Oh, okay. Yeah, I see chicks. Yeah, see, I Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube. So I'm multi-streaming. You know, like we are multi-dimensional beings. We exist in other dimensions. You know, in different worlds, all at the same time. Past, present, and future. Okay, I got negative. Talk my phone. Excuse me. But uh, let's see, can I get somebody? Yeah. But you upsell the last, those type of swing. Man, they're fast. Um, we, get that, yeah. Let people know. Uh, but I've been trip journey all my life. I've been turned 50 next year in July. So I've been on trip journey all my life. But I'm on the right path now. You know, I'm walking in my purpose and helping people. I know I do readings, you know, tarot card reading, energy healing, all that. Not in new ways to my spiritual practices. Okay. The city of Corinth has received their invitation to the first ever worldwide intercity games and says, yes. That's great news. Is he dead? That's obviously bad news, and this life should be trivialized. But I also doing a special holiday special. If y'all want a reading, the it's $11. You know, for all holidays, special readings. Holiday special prices for readings for the holidays are $11. But let's say, you know, it's I got we do free and paid readings. You know, sorry. Yeah, okay. And then I'm gonna do this. Yeah, Instagram though. I'm doing something. But glad that here. Can you guys not be gross while I'm eating? I gotta build my strength so I can put some spines in these games. These aren't those kind of games, stupendous. Everyone's trying to stay right inside there. Yes, I got TV going. You know, not professional, but it's my platform. Okay, it's my show. These games are a great idea. Wow, your support is confusing. They truly love the name the Deliria Games. Not like it or love it. Okay. No longer confusing. But I suppose if they're named after me, I can appear. Let me start with real. Swing, my hands are tied. Mum, do you have to take over everything I do? No, I can take over a lot of things. The weather, for instance. Hope there's not a tornado coming. Of scorpions. Deliria Games it is. I'll enslave some dancers. There he is. Welcome to the games, neighbor. I came to keep you from getting killed. Do you know who you've invited to your city? But
These titles never mean what they sound
I
like.
would like to know what
Maybe
y'all
Secret is brutally
doing.
done. Hey, don't forget something. You and I were enemies. Then I invited you in, and now we're friends. Fair point. As a friend, can I ask you?
Hey y'all, this
Anything.
really
Pretend you don't know me.
having a live show
If they all attack at
on
once,
on
I don't want to get my ass kicked.
how to start your Christian journey.
Did you see
It's
how
live
funny
now
God
on
with this
Facebook,
nerd
on
clothes on?
YouTube. So
So,
follow me at BB.
welcome. I'm
Thank you.
Tyrannus, the host. I'm Papa Thomas. Let's shake hands. Whoops. Guess I'm fixing my hair instead. I invented that. Don't let him bully you. I'm Zika. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. I'm kidding. Why would it be nice to meet anyone? The world is merciful, stupid. I agree. But I believe we can change that together. Drinks? Nice try. We know how poison works. Oh. Crack that whip next to my son. And inside out. Which would be an improvement. You live with you live with me. Listen, I've set up a very nice luxury skybox in the arena where we can all watch the games together. In the meantime, make yourselves at home. We've never met. I'm asking. I'm so sorry. Mom, please don't make me look like a kid in front of the other kids. I'm about to pitch them my big thing.
No,
You know, my thing, the world's first empire, a centralized network, multiple cities, and a mutually beneficial alliance. Just do some push-ups. You never get me. Just
you know, can you hear music? I don't only watch the music, okay? The only watch the music is y'all hear music. Like Mariah Carey, all one for Christmas. So on Instagram. But anyway, I don't only watch the music, Facebook or YouTube.
we have to be careful about our
I'm trying,
bad monsters kill people, good monsters have sex with them. Trust
trying
me,
to let
that's where the
it
action
do what it
is.
gotta do.
My outer membrane is reproductive jelly. I'm technically having sex all the time. Just because I'm not like you doesn't mean I'm a
But
bad monster.
I said I do okay.
Freshy. That's super rare.
Um,
Dear God, who does this? It's barbaric. They didn't even eat a single piece. Of course they didn't. They were having too much fun. That's why they didn't stop.
I mean, black people,
Son, no.
cause black people on here.
Yeah, they're watching me invent forensic.
Um,
To catch this killer, I need to get inside his head by running my fingers through his victim's guts. Support me. All right. My son and I are taking this body, but we're good monsters. Our motivations are quite sexy.
I'm trying to show everybody.
So you see, the le- the spices for cattle. Use the cattle for milk, which we then trade for, wait for it, olives.
But
And this will be the city that started it all.
Seems complicated,
everybody,
but hey, I'm just the guy you pay to reassure you.
And you're doing a bang up job. Too bad you're not the guy paid to get sarcasm, huh? Going to be like
all right.
the whole time. Not sure what you mean. It's just how we talk.
Look,
Here come the athletes.
see, y'all up. I'm trying to, yeah, how to.
Stack. Peace. 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 Peace.
What kind of idiot thinks stacking a bunch of rocks counts as a game?
I idiot.
How is
Sounds like a real
everybody
idiot.
doing? Hope everybody
Say that
is
now. Only
doing
I can
okay.
stack your rock, little muscle man.
I'll stack a rock, you!
Yeah, this
Well,
text.
some kind of rock check.
Getting interesting.
Check it out. I didn't know these games
So,
were
you can
violent.
pin.
Enjoying your own games?
Relax. No shame. I once caught
But
Athena pretending to be the pole at her own
also,
sacrifice.
also, Follow me on YouTube, BBP Parents, TikTok, BBP Parents, Miko app, and then same name. BBP Parents on Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, Dog on Dog 74 on Bigger, and then BBP on Tag too. Snapchat BB Parents. But y'all could find me on all my social media. You could always catch at me at $BB Parents. My email is bparents74@gmail.com. You could always email me or could always DM me on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. So we had good energy, we had that chemistry, we were inseparable. I've been doing this. So I've been on social media almost 30 years. Almost all my life. Since I was teenager.
And you realize you're in love. Steve! It's a lot that you seriously, good Sam.
So y'all can find me, on all my social medias. I got content on all my social media. I love education. I love to find out about myself. Yeah.
I missed you, girl. Have you seen Buffy? What about crime change? I'm the world's most smart detective. That's how good I am. Solving crimes.
I'm a good player. My time, yeah. I did, man.
I took a quiz on Facebook that told me that. It also said that I got moved.
I think that's my first time, doing this. Yeah. Y'all. Well, see, I like my crystals. I got e-books and crystals, magic, incenses, tarot cards, readings, meditations, grounding. I'm trying to send a message to my friend.
Getting something new. This is called profile. We're looking for a smart but weak man, skilled craftsman, lonely, frustrated, socially awkward, just wants to be loved, but they won't admit it.
Okay. Guess somebody.
They're saying with these murders, screw you, everybody. You think you're so great because you make out with each other, you laugh together.
Okay. Yes. Hey, Shantae. Hold on, y'all. Okay, I'm trying my best to.
Who's just? What
Okay.
is garbage?
Okay, say.
You did it. Great evening to you.
Great evening. How you doing?
I'm doing amazing. How are you?
I know, dude. Trying to do this live this live show, though. Trying to get guests on and invite people on here and
Okay.
try to about, talk to people about spiritual journey and how we get how we got started and where we at now and a journey.
Okay. 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 Not too bad of a topic. How many people have you had come through so far for you?
You the first one.
Okay. Well, come on. Let's set them off right. Okay. Let's set them off right.
Yep. But yeah, this your first time on a show like this?
Mm-mm. So I go on people's podcasts often. I have people invite me to come to their podcast often, not just to talk about the spiritual stuff that I do, but also the other stuff that I do as well.
Okay, that's good. Because I mean, I talk. I, I've been on other people podcast, like in comments, I've been on camera before. We doing like a a review of the show that I used to watching gay radio shows, and things like that. They have live
Hmm.
shows, and sometimes they let people come on camera, and speak to them, and tell them how they feel about the episode of the show. So that's what I used to do. But
So I'm finna share this with some people. Hold on.
yeah, please do some share, comment, all that. See,
I want to be able to help get it out, but I have to.
What an excellent way for me to illustrate my point.
ooh, oh, yeah, I didn't know this.
Once in your life, stop.
Uh,
Me. I never sabotage. You're doing it now. Put it down.
And we want to share this to my Facebook. Continue.
I know he be on probably real later. Okay.
All right. So it's shared. And it says I can close that one now.
Yeah.
All right. Are you able to hear me?
Yeah.
All right. So I just shared it to Facebook. Hold on and let me share it to Instagram too.
Okay.
And we'll put it on my YouTube.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Allow. Spiritual journeys. This live speaks on how people got started on their spiritual paths and where they are now. Stop yelling, please. All right, so we got it shared to YouTube, and let's add another destination. Instagram Live.
Talk about some things.
All right. So it won't let me do that. And then give me one moment. I'm going to move downstairs. So that way, my kids back there playing Kill a Friend, it don't be too loud. Because, baby, they's a little loud.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I got my I ain't not do one. I got my TV. Nothing now. But yeah,
And then I want to make sure it shares to Facebook correctly. Because I think it just shared it to my business page. And if so, I'm going to hop on there on my business page and then share it to my personal. And then, um, if you have any questions for me that you want to ask, then we can go from there. Is that okay?
sure. Yeah, of course. You never see can't do really crazy. Kind of excuse still too. Oh, yeah.
So then that way, we got a couple people who finna be able to look. Now, I'm probably not going to be able to see the people who join in, but you should be able to see them as they come in.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's go to my page. It hasn't uploaded yet. That's okay. That's okay. All right. So, what questions did you have in mind? Where did you want to start?
Okay. My first question was how do you okay how do you know that you had a special gift? You have a special gift.
So, how did I know I had a special gift? Um, I would say I didn't realize that I had a gift until I got older. I had an experience where I had felt like there were people around me, but there wasn't nobody around me, right? And
Right.
so I called my sister because I'm like, gee, I'm feeling stuff. I don't know what's going on. What should I do? I don't know what's happening, right? So she knew this girl who's a psychic that was on Facebook, and she was like, go into her page and just see what happens, right? And so I went over there to her page, and she immediately sensed me in the room, and it kind of grew from there. So it was more so of I had a feeling that there was something more that was going on, and I had a question that I honestly wanted an answer for.
Oh, okay. Okay. Um. hmm, I can know.
Uh
Okay. What was your childhood? as you grow up, like you grew up like at God fearing family, the, you know, that was like too religious or whatever.
So, growing up in my family, we grew up going to church. I grew up going to church every Sunday, every Wednesday, every Friday, every Saturday, every church visit we had out of town. I was on the church van going to those places. So, growing up as a kid, I wouldn't say I had a bad childhood. I had both of my parents in the home. So, I definitely felt blessed in that manner. Church was something that was very pivotal. And at least for my mom raising us, my dad didn't go to church. And he didn't start going to church until a year before he passed away. So, around that time, it definitely made me very closed off to church because I felt like God had took somebody from my life that was really important and helped make life make sense. And so without him, it was kind of hard for me to see and think happy thoughts and stuff like that. But like as far as childhood growing up, I was a very happy child. I am one of four. One of five on my dad's side, and I'm one of three on my mama's side. So childhood was fun.
Okay. Um, what was uh, what was your happiest moment in childhood?
My happiest moment in childhood would have been on my 5th birthday. I remember my 5th birthday clearly. I was a big Sesame Street fan and a Barney fan. Barney was my guy, right? And my mom and my dad knew that I had wanted me something Barney. I wanted something Barney something, right? So I woke up extra early. It was like 4 o'clock in the morning. I went in my parents' room. I'm like, it's my birthday. It's my birthday. Let's get up. We got to get up. I'm up. Everybody else get up. It's my birthday. No more sleep. And they told me that we were going to go do something, but it was way too early for me to be up. So I took a couple of naps during that day, I remember, until we got ready to go to Chuck E. Cheese for my birthday. So growing up, we didn't have a car. So we had to use public transportation. So we took a cab up over there because my parents had a couple of gifts too that they wanted me to open while we was there. So I remember we went to Chuck E. Cheese, and that's back when they still had the ball pit. The pissy, stanky, sweaty ball pit, right? So I was excited to go there. Chuck E. Cheese was a very good place for me. And I just remember that day just being really, really happy. Like nothing could take my joy that day.
Okay, nice. Sound nice. Uh, um, were you raised Baptist or Pentecostal?
So I went to a number of different churches. I was born into a Kojic church. And from there, we then went over to Baptist church. I've been to Pentecostal churches. I've been to non-denominational churches. I think that's the word. Y'all know what I'm talking about though. But growing up until the time I stopped going to church, and that was probably when I was about 23, 24. I grew up going to a Baptist or non-denominational church.
Oh, that's funny. I had the same experience. Yeah, I was one of oh, like a single parent, a single mom. So I have
Hmm.
grandma downstairs, and she was grandma. She was got me, in church. Yeah,
Okay.
I was going. I was a good kid, but I was growing up. I always knew I was in church. Yeah, the church was both to me. I always would be sleep. But as I get older, so my mom, she found her another church. That
Uh-huh.
going and at 14, that's when I joined the church and started in Christ. I, I, I was a kid, deacon, junior usher, choir member, like a Sunday school teacher. But most I love to see I was a choir member, and I was and it was back Baptist. At that time I was Baptist, but when I got older, I went to Assembly of God, Church of God in Christ, uh, United Mexicans, um, non-denominational church, farming churches, that,
Uh-huh.
you know, I didn't to a spiritual scientist church too. Now, uh, I grew up in the church until last year. Decided to to not go. So I said, no, well, I've been sent back, trying to do what God coming to do, heal people, preach the gospel and stuff. I said, no, what? It's hypocrites in the church,
Yes.
and simply for church folk because the judgment and stuff, and they pick to throw the Bible down, down his throat. He, 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 um, he, he gonna that's bad. People in here, they don't have to put everything. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
too. I like Tupac. On God can judge me, To and so those are but the same measure you judge like this, you judge too. The same way. I said, man, religion to religion was made to separate people. To unify people, separate people, and they want to do their own thing under the interpretation of what the Bible um, said.
Right.
And everybody don't interpret the Bible the same way. That way, the religion and religion. You see, that was being by the higher up, to definitely us, to believe that the Bible is always right, and their way is right, and their way to live is right. So now, because we all made different, we are all made,
Exactly. Exactly.
everybody the same, all different. So, you came from the same source, but it doesn't mean that everybody is love like you.
Exactly. And that's what really makes us different is the fact that we have those different characteristics about each other because we're able to then find similarities within one another. And for the ones that we don't, it's just a challenge for us to then find that reflection. What is it about them that, we're not understanding or understanding? And how can we then, look at that situation different so that way we have an understanding of where they're coming from in their position, also in regards to being honest and honoring our truth as well.
Right,
Uh-huh. So I would definitely say, like, for people who are on spiritual paths, a lot of people do start off from the church and then they just kind of grow from that. um
yeah,
there's a lot of truth that you can find within the Bible, but then there's also a lot of misguided information, and depending on who's reading it, depending on the perception and perspective of the person, then depends on what the meaning of certain passages then mean to you, right? Because
right,
somebody might be able to read First Corinthians and get a whole nother different vibe about it other than love. Right. And somebody else might read it and be like, yeah, this ain't talking nothing but love. Okay. And the unconditional love that's there, that's what the hell that whole chapter is about. But it's just a matter of the person then reading and their understanding of that.
right. 'Cause everybody can't even read the Bible or understand the Bible. Shit.
Hmm.
Um, they don't. There's some that don't believe in God. They, no, but the believe in you, but they don't believe in God, and and they uh, shit, don't believe in the Bible either. Uh, but I found that every religion got some truth to it, but they also got some lies. You know, so it's always good and bad. Like you say, silver in, silver out, like brothers and below. The the light, the light side and the dark side. I mean, it's all one, but
Correct. Because you need the light in order to have the dark, and you need the dark in order to have the light. You can't have one without the other because then there's no balance.
yeah, because duality. You know,
Hmm.
so you got things of duality. So let's say you got the good, the bad, and the ugly.
Correct. You're very much correct.
Now, now I always be mystified, that what what out there up in the sky, out in space. Like every time at the moon, I see a face on the moon.
Hmm.
The face, the face, the face, be smiling, or it be a sharp face, or having a sad face, or it be smiling. But so I even saw a skull on the moon. So, and I always wonder, I know, because I see that on cartoons, But now you have to see in real life a face on the moon.
There's not only a face on the moon, you got to think of all the activity that's happening on the moon, too. The moon ain't nothing but a playground. It's a playground for those who can reach it, right? So even though we're here on earth, right, there's so much more going on outside of the earth that for some people ignorance is bliss. If I don't know about it, then everything's okay and I could just, go through my life, still doing me, versus others who know, there are other life forces and light beings out there, and that we're not just here by ourselves being just regular old humans, then
Right.
it opens up a whole nother conversation. But a lot of people who are beginning their journey, they don't automatically go to those off-world and outer world concepts until something happens within them that will cause them to then question that, i.e., an experience that they would have had, whether it been outside, just looking up, or they actually had an interaction with another being, source, entity, whatever you may have. Yeah, so it's definitely dependent upon the person. I would say for those who are interested in learning more about those outer world things, I would definitely find you a good guru. Get you a good guru, get you somebody who know how to not only ground themselves, but they can ground others, so that way, as you're asking those questions, as you're exploring, as you're gaining that knowledge and expanding yourself, you have somebody there to help guide you. And you would just want to use your discernment in finding that person, because not everybody is going to give you the water that you need to grow. Just like my water might not be the same water as Reverend Billy over here water, but his water might be able to help you more than my water might be able to help. So it would just be using your discernment and reaching out to people that you are wanting to learn things from, and then doing your own research. I never say just go off what somebody's saying, because that's just like going to church. You go to
Right.
church and you listen to the preacher preach, and he say all his words from his sermon, he give you different chapters and stuff, and you don't go home and look over none of that, right? You just be like, oh, the pastor gave a good word today and I felt it in my spirit. Yes. I'm gonna make sure I keep that with me for the rest of the day. But you ain't not once went and cracked that Bible open, sat down and said, let me reread it and make sure I understood it in the same fashion I did when I was sitting in fellowship with everybody else. You always got to go back and reread and do your own research, because you can't just believe everything and everybody. You got
Nope.
to be able to look and seek out that truth.
Right. See, sometimes if you get like a message nowhere, see, and and it could be a voice or spiritual touch. See, sometimes you gotta do research still, you see what you do, in spirit, in mind, is it true or not? Like, uh, okay, like one of the research there. Okay, like the first using guidance, the new, the new, guidance, the guidance of chaos, you know, or primordial, water.
Mm-hmm.
You right there. I was in reading. I always be fighting, and I know about God, I know about Jesus, and the angels in the heaven and stuff, but I always said I that sleep or see, and out came black. God is a God. History is forever. One night, a few months ago, I was fighting, and I seen a black um, God, was the river, like a wool outfit. Yeah, yeah. Had short hair, had little short. She had a spear and a shield, and she was in a wool outfit. And I saw like a name. I saw a name, and he said, I think it was spelled like N-I or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
It was vivid. That's it. That's it. Okay. So I woke up, I was dreaming, and I always try to see my friends, but my friend, my best friend, and my other friend, we always in body or something. But at that time, I saw got guidance. So
Yeah.
I woke up and I wrote down the name. I said, it's the N.I. I said, so I'm on Google. Yeah, I Googled the name. Now, it wasn't N.I. It was EU, like EU, EU, you know, God, God, no, he is the God is primordial water of chaos, you know, and he was like first created God, you know, and then after him, it was Ra, the the sun god, and all that. So, okay, so but I found it out. I said, so I went to the wonder of Bill Goddess, and I said, okay, so God was was uh was send me a message and let me know that uh uh he heard my prayer. He told me who he was. Yeah, so I said, okay, so that's how I could click with my super guys and stuff. No, I mean, I always was spiritual, and I always had close with good guy. I want to tell who else is out there besides my ancestors. You know, and that's how I do my research, on ancestors, on different gods and God, and
Right.
then methodology, of them, being about the similarities and all that, the aspects. Okay. So I always into research. I love to research things because I am a Christian person. I know these. I'm curious. I want to know about things.
Mm-hmm.
I was never type um they don't want to know nothing. So I always type to find out things and ask questions. And I always have a question. They, I don't care what it is. So, I have questions about all types of things. The the some questions that can't be answered, or some answer I can't, some answer I can't. But
Mm-hmm.
that's how it started. So, let's say I always the growing up, I always had imaginary friends, you know, So I used to, me and my sister used that
You kept your imagination open. I said you kept your imagination open.
yeah. See, I was there. I was a doctor or a bus driver, a school bus driver. Me,
Mm-hmm.
my sister, yeah, we used to sleep in the bedroom, bus, and used to, talk with,
Mm-mm.
up. You know, me and my sister, we got in trouble. My mama bought us a toy, walkie talkies. But it was a two-way walkie talkie. One day you were able to just and we were able to talk to my school bus driver
Mm-hmm.
on the CB radio, and also we were able to talk to a truck driver.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
But guess what? The police called my phone and sent us back. I don't have, but they told my mom to get on the radio, on CB radio and talk. I said,
Mm-hmm.
no, I bought my mom bought us these two-way walkie talkies. See, should be two-way, right? See, how are we supposed to know? But I was glad to talk to my bus driver.
Right. I
Because
used to love those little walkie talkies because you could have conversations with all different types of people just based off of frequency. Now, think of it.
yeah,
Depending on what you set that frequency to on that walkie talkie, depended on who you connected to, right?
right,
If we think of reaching out energetically to each other, it would be that same ideology of the walkie talkie. Depending on what frequency I am on, and depending on what frequency you're on, we're then able to hear each other and communicate.
right. I know. Me and my mama and sister, you were surprised. I said, how you talk to the truck drivers? Because it's supposed to be a toy, it's supposed to be a two-way, you know.
Right. But it was more than that. It was way, way more than that.
Yeah, because we got to get in trouble with the police.
Mm-mm.
All people, the police. Because they called my mom's phone, I think.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and we did. We get all kinds of same stuff we having in my lifetime.
Very much so. I would say, like, as far as having experiences with talking with other people, other beings, other entities in different spaces, I've had those happen. Only because I'm in a group on Facebook that does intergalactic transcommunication and things like that. So it's definitely a group of morally highly vibrational people who know how to tap into those outer world communications. And I would say, just from my experience, being a conduit, being a vessel, that I've been able to have entities come within me and speak and give messages, depending on what they have and who and where they're from, really depends on your then interaction with them in that moment, especially when they're speaking through you, because it's like the person you see now, me, like the person talking to you now, that person gets put to the side in order for that other energy to then come in and talk and have that space. So for most people, that would freak them out, because they're like, what you mean, honey? That sounds like you're being possessed. That sounds like a possession, and you're okay with it. But depending on the person, and your knowledge of what it is that's being done, you know that it's not anything that is going to then come over and then take over your body and you just ain't gonna have you back again. Like that's not what's happening. And whenever we would have those communications, whenever we would be in that space and presence, we would always ask those energetic beings, what's your name? Where are you from? I need a star location. I need to know where in the galaxy you're located at in order for me to then write that down for my notes and then know for my own persons, are you a connection that I need to, be tapping in with? And then just taking as much information as you can from that session, because most times we're not present to actively hear that stuff. Sometimes it's just stuff that's going, and then we come back and we're like, okay, what was said? What happened? For me, I was able to hear those things. So it wasn't like I was put on pause. I was still present and able to receive most of those messages.
Okay. I know in that music, I could hear about calling my name.
Mm-hmm.
Cause get like what Eli? No, Eli and Simmer. Yes, yeah, with Simmer.
Samuel. Mm-hmm.
The Lord God, kept calling his name, calling his name like 3 times. Each time Simmer heard his name call, he go to Eli. Ask Eli, do you call me? Eli said no. So,
Mm-hmm.
but he did. So the next 2 times you have again. Eli diagnosed him. Okay, people see that it was God called Samuel. He said,
Mm-hmm.
and he hears the voice of the Lord. This say, here I am, Lord, and and do that. So the next time that happens, he did that. I had the same experience. Like, everybody was in bed, going to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
My mama was in her bedroom. I was in my bedroom, and my sister was in the bedroom. My grandma, she stayed downstairs. We were living in Chicago, in Southside, the 2-flat house, building. My uncle had the basement apartment. Grandma had the first floor with her and my grandpa and my uncle. And then was me and my mama and sister were on the second floor. After I was going to
You
sleep,
just need one lick, baby. That's all.
I heard my name called. But it said that my grandma would call my name. Though. I said, Mama, do you call me? Oh. You said, I didn't call you. Huh? I said, you sure? My name called. I said, no. So okay, so I went back, in the bedroom, lay back down.
Right.
My name called again, but we said that it sounded familiar. Said that when my grandma called me.
Mm-hmm.
But grandma was downstairs, sleep in the bed.
Look, not up at all. Not even think about you. Not even think about calling your name.
But I know her voice. At that time, but I know that night I know he was voting and called me. And I said, Mama, when you tell me it's a joke, you tell me. I would be. I mean, actually, do you call me? Or somebody else call me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was a kid. Shoot, I was man, 19 years old. Something. Maybe, but I know I was a young kid. Shoot, and I even told my grandma the the, the next morning. Really, huh? Yeah. She said, no, I didn't call you. See, and I said, man, that's when I would never, forget in my life.
Yeah.
And the other times that happened to me, just hear my name being called, or I could feel, I could feel this type of presence.
Mm-hmm.
And another thing, I saw me, my mama, and my sister. We was moved from that place to another place. The, and I think that house was haunted because our neighbors downstairs and us in the room upstairs, there was another two flat house. We used to hear footsteps up and down our hallway stairs. Okay, all through the night.
Mm-hmm.
And um, my, my neighbors used I said, when we go up and down the stairs, I said, no, to did you push back up downstairs? I said, yeah, but I'm really sick about it. To me, then one day we saw a a black shadow, the split on the middle, from one side of the room to the other side. That black shadow, yeah, kept all from one side of the room, that to the left side, only to the right side of, and it was always, really on the wall and and to the dining room, and then it just disappeared. I said, "Mama, do you see what we see? I see, I see a black shadow just just creeping on the wall, and it was like the thing, like the blob, you know, you was smoking, you was shadow. So that was very,
Agent Sterling, good to see you.
very very scary.
This movie is mostly extreme close-ups.
Oh, yeah. Where?
Anyway, sorry it comes so quickly, but this thing with no timetable couldn't wait. And we need you to talk to a super smart psychopath.
How smart?
Like you can do the New York Times crossword through Thursday and Friday. You can make
So I saw the video posted on YouTube. So I went to YouTube because it wasn't posted on Facebook. So I took the video from YouTube and shared it to my Facebook page. So it's posted on there now. But when I did that and I came back here, because I could hear audio on both sides, it knocked me off. So I apologize.
Oh, that's okay.
Did you have any other questions for me that you wanted to ask or anything that you wanted me to speak on?
Well, yeah. Uh, okay. Excuse the eyes. Excuse the eyes. Excuse the eyes. What is the difference between reality and religion?
What's the difference between reality and
Uh,
religion?
yeah, and spirituality. So what you reality, spirituality, and religion, and the matrix.
So, let's talk about reality first, because then reality would then link in with what you just called the matrix, right? So our
Right,
reality is what we see in front of us based off the experiences that we have, right? And
right,
depending on what experiences you have depends on then how you view reality. Some people view reality as, everything always works against them. They're never lucky. They never, get a break in life. They always find things come hard to them, right? Versus somebody who lives in the flow of God, the universe, source, whatever they may have it called, when they are acknowledging of that higher source, that higher power, and they work with it in order to create a better reality for themselves, right?
right.
In aspect of religion, all religions lead to one. All of them. All of them lead back to one source, one starting point, one origin. So, depending on the person and their views towards religion, then depends on how they then view other religions. For me, myself, I believe religion is a stop sign. It's a big ass stop sign. It limits you from being able to experience all of who God is and what that can be in your life, right? And that's just my opinion. That's not anybody else's. Um, in spirituality,
Yeah,
spirituality is kind of in the same token and context as you being able to, tune in and tap into that higher source, that higher being, that higher understanding, that inner standing, that unconditional love. In the Bible, God tells us to be like him because we were made in his image. How can I be like him if I'm not able to tap into who God is? If I'm having to go through a third party, i.e., Jesus, okay, brother Jesus, that's our brother, how am I
yeah,
supposed to then know how to emulate that? Right? Other than going into the Bible and then reading the instructions that were left via his teachings, his moment in time here on earth and space, right?
right.
Um, so those are kind of more so my views towards it. I don't like to hinder myself or my kids. I definitely believe that all kids should, go to church and get some type of basis. You do what's right for you, and then the moment you act, you got a question, I suggest that you ask. And the moment that the church or the religion does not have an answer for you, that's when you then need to go to God within. That's when you then need to tap into that Jesus energy and that God energy that dwells within us to then find your truth.
All right. Yeah, sure. That's what I did. That's a in fact, there was a book. This book, and the title of the book is 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 this all there is to life.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I read book too, but it was it was a Christian book, about eternal life and stuff. But yeah, their picture is it all to life. I always say, yeah. I mean, I mean, they're more to life too. When you see
All
to
right.
like the sci-fi flicks, you watch what Star Wars, or or Star Trek or Superman. Then the Avengers.
Why would you have those type of shows if none of that was honestly a fathom or a possibility within life?
Right. Shoot, and then you watch shows because um UFOs mysteries or encounters.
Right. Or ancient aliens. Okay. Look, that's my favorite show right there.
Yeah,
All
Charles,
of that stuff is for a reason. And we were having a discussion about that yesterday on TikTok that, a lot of shows and a lot of things that we see entertainment wise, none of that stuff is by chance. Everything that they push in front of you via the television is for you to be able to then take note and then see those things interacting within your living and awake life. So, if that's the case, the last week and a half, they've been showing the movie the Men in Black, the Men in Black 1, 2, and 3, right? For us, here being regular little old humans, right? It's just a movie that's talking about there being life in other places, right? It ain't nothing but a movie. But for somebody who is more so questionable, where I'm questioning everything, I'm looking at everything, I am knowing and understanding that there's more going on than what meets the eye.
right,
We see that same movie, The Men in Black, and it lets us know that there are people here visiting. It's more
yeah,
so of a when you see them, don't freak out.
yeah. And you don't know if they're real or not. Too. They could be Mark Five. They could be androids, clones.
Correct.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Correct.
They're they clones. Yeah, yeah. They they clone a sheep. So why not a clone human being? Hmm. And then you still they that now we always say that everybody got a twin. Everybody don't have a twin. No, not biology.
Right.
No, but but who is that? You gotta do that could be a clone. You know, it's, it's about to do that like could be about double. So okay, now I've been followed back at, at UFO um one morning. Ever since I left my house, I got in my transportation going to Dallas. This was a 4 or 5 minute ride from Early, Illinois to uh, Colorado. 4 or 5 minutes. You know,
Mhm.
me and I was kept looking to our left side and got and it was like a this shape silver crack. You know, got craft stayed with us till I got I got to to my that's the place and then it disappeared all of a sudden.
Mhm. Um, I would definitely say that I wouldn't doubt the fact that there was a UFO that was around because they come often. They are able to sense us because we have an energetic signature that resonates with them, i.e. those sound frequencies, right?
Uh,
Everybody has a sound that they put out. Um So in that, there are times where they will visit you. They'll stay in close proximity to you. They'll even give you the inclination that you need to, go rest or go sit down so that you can pay attention or focus more on things. If if that's something that happens again, I always tell people ask. You ain't never gonna know what's happening if you don't open up your mouth to ask a question. Whether you get an answer or you don't get an answer, at least you put that out there so that way you could receive something back. Um, and just be mindful of your connections. Make sure that when you're in these spaces or you're having these entities or things follow you, make sure that you're in a high vibration. Make sure that you're in a positive space. So that way, even if it is negative, it's not going to be something that then overcomes you or succumbs you. You would be able to hold that light and that power within yourself to withstand the attack. And I feel like that's something that will be spoken more on this week. So I definitely advise people to, just listen in regards to those things. And I definitely feel like it'll help.
Yeah, 'cause that happened like years ago. No more time. Then another time, I think, well, it was 4th of July,
Hmm. They
and
was out popping on the 4th of July. Baby, the skies was active like it wasn't nobody business.
yeah, I saw at triangles. So, but it looked like more drones that we found, but this one, um, it was three of them, and it was um, you see green and red lights, but when it's triangle, it was three of them.
Hmm.
The other two, those this stay above us for a good 5-10 minutes. I said, I said, this, this is not this is a regular drone. I mean, I think that UFOs. Some people realize because they're real, and they can zip away.
Hmm.
Yeah, it must still with us if the being compete. That thing is fine there. I said, man, what's up with these aircraft and stuff? This unknown, UFOs craft and stuff.
Mm-mm.
They always be above me. But guess what? At least I don't know number always see because I had witnesses with me. She saw the same thing. Yeah,
Right.
but we live
I have to get ready to log off here. I have a couple of people who are reaching out. I want to thank you so much for letting me come up here and share this space with you. I appreciate you.
they use you with that too. I can out too. Uh, But I don't want to see have a guest or so we look like and I mean I done good for my first time having a guest on myself.
You did. You did an amazing job, and it's the fact that you had the courage and the strength and the motivation to get up here and start it, and that's a very good thing. And from me, I am very very proud of you because this is one step ahead for you. Okay, just
Yep,
keep it up and don't stop.
I will. To,
All
yeah,
right, much love, you guys. Thank you.
love you. All right, y'all. Well, that was a good show. That was my special guest. One of my special guests came through for me. Her name is Shantae, the Oko. She is a psychic medium, and she do readings and she make candles and things like that. But I you could follow her on TikTok, um, the Oka of and Facebook. I mean, um, I think also on YouTube, of course TikTok and Instagram. But Oka of on TikTok, um, could follow her. But see, baby special, and baby smart, powerhouse. No, to be in to be into hospital gifts for a while. No, she she do meditations, you know, guided meditations. She do you candle work, all that. You you could book her for a reading. Like this, she got different classes, for different services and things like that. But I think we'll have at least have a guest or two on my show, just do more interviews, but even more introduction about Sister Sister Johnny, how we got started, in different ways we got started and stuff, But I really have another guest on, I'm dealing with have her back on again. But thanks for watching. I'm glad were able to get the information, Like I said, I do tell call meetings, okay? You can see I'm a tell call reader. Okay. Y'all could book me for readings. Holiday special, y'all. $11 for for a reading. Mini reads or general reading. Oh, yes, no, reading. I'm a question. Okay. Like I use this, matter of fact. So one thing. This is nice to. It's nice to have a tool to do definition, right? Some people, the reasons folks in so-called religion say it's witchcraft. They use witchcraft themselves. All churches use witchcraft, hoodoo, and voodoo. Okay, especially between Pentecostals and Baptists and those who be shouting and dancing in the spirit and catch the Holy Ghost. Who do people do that? Okay, and it come from us, the black Africans. It's all from us. Anyway, this is called the penny, but you could use it as a penny man. You could use this to ask yes and no questions. It could it's what by communicating with your spirit, and energy field. Okay. Like I get asked some questions. Okay, first I can show you. Okay, my yes is this way. That and forth for me. My no is in circle, clockwise, and then my maybe it still. You could test your opinion. Okay. But see this? What? This my dumb. Watch my dumb. And not when we first you see you gotta hold this, and don't move, but it's kind of hot. But this. It is you see what we're doing. You testing it and energy since it's yes. Now watch this. I'm gonna go to my other thing. Look, it's spinning right. It's spinning in a circle. That if it's so positive and negative. Okay. You go another one. So see my middle finger. I know it will move at all. Do it all by itself. Look. Do it all by itself.
This is why no running.
And this is maybe. Okay. Maybe or rephrase. Yeah. See, you do it all by itself. I gotta go this way.
Wow. And then, shockingly late in the movie, I started running again.
Now I get asked a question.
Several times. The whole sequence is a full 8 minutes. I mean,
I named my opinion.
Hey, at least we were finally to the.
Well, we're gonna be doing videos on this too, pistol videos, But I asked a question. Okay.
I brought you chocolates
all right.
picked over by strangers.
We're gonna do a little demo. Is my name Roger? Is my name Roger? Is my name Billy? Is my name Billy?
I want you to meet my son.
6 hours in makeup, 1 lot.
Okay. It's 1999. This is the year 1999. Okay. It's the year 2023. 2023 is the year. Okay. It's today Friday. Is today Friday? Is today Sunday? Is today Sunday? Okay. See? So we know that it's working. So that's it. When you do this is yes, and we do this is enough, and when you say skill, it's rephrase question or maybe. Yeah, ask Mo. Ask Mo. We had pure energy. We had that chemistry. We were inseparable. Is it 6:00 a.m.? Is it 6:00 a.m.? Okay. Is it 9 o'clock p.m.?
There's no snowmen or snow angels or even a hint that we'll have snow in the
All
near
right.
future.
It's 9 o'clock
That will
p.m.
stop thousands from visiting historic St. Charles to enjoy Christmas Eve.
Okay.
And whether plenty of rain on the way, we'll let you know when it will arrive.
All right. So that's how you test your opinion. And that's how you get yes and no questions and the answers to your questions. So you actually talk to your spirit guide. And that has good connect to your spirit guide and to the angels or your entities that you want to connect with, your ancestors. You could always ask this any question. Or it could be a yes and no question. No. It can't be open ended. It gotta be besides yes or no. But if you could be considered anything, the spirit. But anyway, that's just one one way to do divination is by asking a pentagon. You can use that as a tool. The other tools you use, like tail cards. Where you get a card pull up. The Queen of Swords. See the Queen of Swords? Queen of Swords. Stand for the murder, the murder injury, intuition, success, happiness, positivity, because you use astrology card is I think an air sign. Yeah, for Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. Yeah, is a card. But I do a card pool for y'all. Just for the collective. Now I tap into my psychic being is by
Jordan, St. Louis County Police
by
just suspended their search for Williams in Illinois.
They're talking
that did not stop her family
to spirit.
from taking action. The frantics.
That's could be my higher self, my Holy Spirit, God, goddess, angels, soul child.
Father of her 4 children, Trenton Ivy, both were reported missing after disappearing that morning.
I want to see
The
what
couple's
the spirit
11-year-old son
got for
says
us.
he heard the two
I
arguing.
pull one card.
Williams'
Some
mother
pull
says
1,
Ivy's
2, 3
arrest 2
cards.
states away
4
confirms
cards.
her worst fears.
Some got to do read whistles. Some do upright. I like upright. I don't like bad news.
Ivy has not been charged in Williams' disappearance. Jadis joined by a caravan of roughly 40
It's easy to read cards.
friends spanning 10 vehicles drove
You gotta be
north
tapped
on
in, you
I-55
be
toward
simple.
Chicago Sunday, desperately searching for any sign of Williams. When they said police told them they covered
This just one of
with
this.
blanket or cloth. These violence. She hopes
People will
Yeah,
hear
I don't
this
know.
story
See
and
the
take
part of
red
it.
flags seriously.
Sometimes the car wheels like it's just flat out.
As this St. Louis family races for the
But
worst news of their lives, a day
if
before
y'all want a
Christmas,
reading,
a mother is focused on
I
just
got
one thing.
a special going on for the holiday. It's $11 for a mini reading, a general reading, and yes and no questions. Could be a car pull or
An Ivy faces a
penny
weapons charge,
reading.
a charge for resisting arrest, and a charge for fleeing from an officer in his vehicle. He's being held on a $10,000
I have a special
bond.
going on right now.
He does not
$11
face any charges
for the holidays
related to Williams' disappearance.
for
Reporting from the St. Louis County
a
Police
general
Department in
reading,
downtown Clayton, I'm
mini
Maxine
reading,
Fox 2 News.
and yes and no questions. You can use a card or a penny.
Happened just after 3 this morning,
Minnesota
Avenue at Potomac Street.
You could book me.
Shot in the neck, taken to the hospital where he died. Homicide detectives are investigating. St. Louis County Police
Email
homicide in
Billy
11,000 block
B
West Florissant that left
no
one man dead.
no
Officers were first called to the
B
scene just
parent
after
74
2:20
at
this morning.
gmail.com.
Found 3 adult males, all
Doesn't
suffering
make
from
currently
gunshot
mention
injuries. Police say there was an
DM
altercation inside
me.
a business there into a shooting.
No,
All 3 men were shot. 2
or
were
leave a
taken to
comment.
the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. The
No,
3rd was
no.
also transported, but later died of his injuries.
And
A man is
I
dead
will-
after a shooting in University
I will
City. It
get
happened
to
near a
you.
Circle K gas station and
I said, I
convenience
got
store on
other
Olive
services
Boulevard,
that I
Union
offer.
Road. Witnesses
I
tell
also
police
a
they heard
minister, so
gunshots
I
that they
could
saw while
maybe
he was
folks
standing on dark-tinted
I could
windows.
perform
Police believe the victim was
weddings
inside the car
and
when the shooting took place.
funerals and
Got out the door, the
baptisms
driver sped away.
and
The
house
victim was taken to
blessings
the hospital
and
where he died
Christians.
there. Well, we're gonna give you a live look tonight.
And available for counseling. All right. See what the cost got for us.
Hey, apparently.
It'll come out.
Like Tampa or Pensacola, Florida, more
So they'll
probably
really-
winter than anything
Like, they're really doing.
Midwestern. We had a high today of 68 degrees,
Okay.
and that challenged the record, as Jordan alluded
It's
to.
just
The
a
record high
Pinkos.
73 set not too long ago, 2021, and then way
See,
back in
just Pinkos.
1889. But look at how much above normal it is. Or is the average high temperature?
We're gonna get a scale. So you see the scale, y'all?
The cell phone and the planes
It's-
coming and going,
It's,
flashing
you see
lights.
scale to me, banners, something you gotta get banners to eat.
And that stretches all
Yeah,
the
just
way from
Pinkos.
Louisiana into
I can
Arkansas, as well as Tennessee, southern
yeah.
Missouri, western Missouri. It turns over to blizzard
See,
conditions over
what
portions
that
of
means,
South Dakota and Nebraska.
in my-
And some of that cold air is headed our way. Nearest rain is
in my
out to the
guidebook.
west over Gasconade, Montgomery, Dent counties. And
Yeah, I got ebook.
per hour out of the southeast. The clouds continue, and then 1 o'clock in the morning, Metro St. Louis, the rain. And once the rain
Just
arrives, it's gonna stick
Pinkos. See, you could find the meaning, or you could do it by instance, your intuition.
tracker and the estimated arrival time here coming up. George?
I'll keep an update on that Santa tracker. Thanks, Sean. Well, the days leading up to this Christmas, unlike any other, the high temperatures mean you don't need a heavy coat to tolerate the conditions outside. Fox News' James Afterlife shows us the Christmas spirit in historic St. Charles.
Okay, 6 Pinkos.
The unseasonably warm temperatures didn't stop thousands of
Okay,
people from
tell you what
visiting
that
St.
means.
Charles.
6 Pinkos.
In fact, many
Just
couldn't avoid being
Pinkos.
outside. Town and country resident Zach Pankos brought many
He
people
says
out to
that-
Main Street. My mom and wife.
It said that a wealthy man is, yeah,
It's a crazy,
and
beautiful
you
day.
could see.
Families from all over took advantage
Right. It's better to me. You said that the victim man is certain skills and handing out coins to the next person. This card represents the sharing and receiving of material goods or wealth. It is not certain which is the central character of the card. The man standing so the pair receiving his gifts, he might identify with either. Always remember what goes around comes around. If you give now, you might receive later. It's all a part of the management act. Giving, okay, upright. Giving or receiving material support, sharing knowledge with others, and boosting powers of feeling the boost of power. Okay? That would mean the rest of it, especially of a sense of unfairness, is running your decisions and rewards might not come free or charged. That's the reverse side. I said I always like the positive side is giving or receiving material support, sharing knowledge with others, the good power or feeling the good of power. Okay. Yeah, you got different interpretations. We talk about love reading, career, finance,
kind of cleaning up the scene
yeah,
and everything.
so,
And then I was walking
but
down the street and there was a woman waving her hands saying that there's a woman in labor. And
Steps away, a car was caught blocking a nearby alley. In the backseat, a young mother in labor. The baby didn't want to wait to get.
So.
Anything like this before? It was just at the right place at the right time.
Mom and baby were safely transported to Endeavor Health.
So that's about it. No. I mean, this is the end of the show.
It's Christmas, right? Yeah. You know, maybe it's the holiday day, but
two ways definition, not witchcraft. It's witchcraft to those who don't understand it and brainwashing to things. Witchcraft is not witchcraft. But let's say, thank y'all for watching.
A family will have a little more Christmas cheer this year after their preemie finally comes home for the holidays. I'm Madison Scarpino in Atlanta.
To protect your energy, go in yourself, ask the God and goddess, and find out who you are. You are a spiritual being having humbling experience. But you are dark matter energy, you are God and goddess. And look at God is nocturnal and black. And you got those who are babbling have frequency too. Cosmic energy always create elevation and high vibrations. Peace and business to the guys of the planet Cash. Thank y'all for watching. Like I said,
It's the truck. Or just the holidays. Get
it's been fun. And I will talk y'all later.
With the Salvation Army,
so y'all could always
it puts a present under someone's tree today and a roof over someone's
catch up
together
me.
we love beyond Christmas.
Moulin Rouge, the musical, is the winner of 10 Tony Awards, including Best Musical, April 30th through May 12th at the Fabulous Fox. On sale now at metrotix.com.
My darling Brenda, this camera was given to me when I was your age.
may capture deep.
Y'all can catch up me at $, Billy Payments. You know. And let's see, the special holiday practice of $11 for a mini reading, a journal reading, or yes and no questions. All right, that's my cash app. All right, you can book me at $. You could email Billy BP74.
Typically during this time of the year,
gmail.com.
Bank is a booming
You could
tourist
always
destination. Because of the
message me
Israel-Hamas
on
war, it's a ghost town. Instead
on my
of
social
normal
media,
displays of lights, trees,
Billy
and
BB
Cathedral
Parents,
Square, there are candlelit hymns and prayers for peace.
TikTok, you can message me on there. Billy Parents on Facebook,
Began.
Messenger. Okay. So that's it. So thank y'all for watching. Please subscribe to this channel
This year, it's
and
on
hit
air
the
Palestinian
notification bell so you know when the next updated video on next upcoming videos coming. All right. Thanks for subscribing. Please subscribe, comment. All right. And we get other content coming, okay? Like, comment, and subscribe. All right. All right. I love y'all. God bless. Positive energy always create elevation. Now we rise. I leave it after I come. Peace, blessing, God, and God at the same time. Love y'all. Good night. And Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Happy holidays.